Hi there. Welcome back to the channel. Remember the feeling of holding a vinyl record? Carefully sliding it out of its sleeve, placing it on the turntable, and gently lowering the needle? That tactile experience, the anticipation of the music to come, that's something digital media just can't replicate. In a world dominated by streaming services and digital downloads, it might seem archaic to collect physical media. However, for a growing number of enthusiasts, the allure of physical media remains as strong as ever. It's about more than just consuming content. It's about connecting with it on a deeper, more tangible level. Holding a physical object, feeling its weight, examining its artwork, these are all part of the experience. It's about appreciating the artistry and craftsmanship that went into creating these objects. Each piece of physical media, whether it's a vinyl record, a vintage video game cartridge, or a first edition book, has a story to tell, a history that digital files simply can't replicate. There's a certain charm, a sense of nostalgia, associated with holding a piece of the past in your hands. For many collectors, physical media is more than just a hobby. It's a deeply personal journey down memory lane. It's about reconnecting with cherished memories and experiences from their past. A particular album might transport them back to their teenage years, reminding them of first loves, carefree days, and the music that shaped their youth. A vintage video game might evoke memories of countless hours spent with friends, battling digital foes and conquering virtual worlds. These objects become more than just entertainment, they become tangible links to formative experiences and emotions. They serve as reminders of who we were, who we are, and the things that have shaped our lives. The feeling of nostalgia is a powerful one, and it's a key driver behind the enduring appeal of physical media. It's about holding on to something tangible in an increasingly digital world, something that evokes a sense of comfort, familiarity, and continuity. In a world saturated with digital stimulation, physical media offers a refreshingly analog experience. It's about engaging our senses in a way that digital media often can't. The smell of an old book, the crackle of a vinyl record, the feel of a well-worn comic book. These are all part of the sensory tapestry that makes physical media so appealing. These tactile and olfactory sensations create a deeper, more immersive experience that goes beyond simply consuming content. It's about savoring the physicality of the object, appreciating the nuances and imperfections that make it unique. Digital media, for all its convenience and portability, often lacks this sensory depth. It exists as ones and zeros, easily replicated and transmitted, but lacking the tangible presence of physical media. A collector's market: rarity, value, and investment. The value of physical media goes beyond sentimentality and nostalgia. It often translates into real-world value. Rare and sought-after items like first edition books, limited edition vinyl records, or vintage video games in pristine condition can fetch a pretty penny on the collector's market. Websites like eBay and Discogs have become bustling marketplaces for collectors, with rare items often going for hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. The value of these items is often determined by their rarity, condition, and historical significance. A first edition copy of a beloved novel signed by the author can be worth a small fortune. A limited edition vinyl pressing of a classic album in mint condition can be highly sought after by audiophiles. The thrill of the hunt, of finding that rare and valuable item, is part of the allure of collecting. It's about unearthing hidden gems, discovering treasures that have been lost to time, and adding them to your collection. The thrill of the hunt: finding hidden gems. Part of the joy of collecting physical media is the thrill of the chase. It's about scouring flea markets, antique shops, and online marketplaces, searching for that elusive item to complete your collection. It's about the excitement of discovery, the satisfaction of unearthing a hidden gem, and the joy of adding it to your collection. It could be a rare vinyl pressing of your favorite album, a 4K Blu-ray steelbook, a first edition of a beloved book, or a vintage video game you spent countless hours playing as a child. The hunt itself becomes part of the hobby, a quest driven by passion, knowledge, and a discerning eye. It's about building relationships with other collectors, learning the nuances of the market, and developing a keen sense of what's valuable and what's not. There's a sense of accomplishment that comes with finding that rare item, of outsmarting other collectors, and of securing a piece of history for your collection. Community and camaraderie: shared passions. Collecting physical media is rarely a solitary pursuit. It often fosters a sense of community and camaraderie among like-minded individuals who share a passion for these tangible artifacts of the past. Collectors often gather at conventions, record swaps, and online forums to buy, sell, trade, and discuss their shared interests. These gatherings provide a platform for collectors to connect, share their knowledge, and geek out over their favorite items. It's about finding your tribe, people who understand your passion for vintage video games, rare books, or classic albums. These communities offer a sense of belonging, a place where collectors can geek out over their shared interests without judgment. It's about the conversations, the shared knowledge, and the friendships forged over a love of physical media. The enduring legacy: physical media in a digital world. In an age of instant streaming and digital downloads, the appeal of physical media might seem like an anachronism. Yet the enduring popularity of vinyl records, vintage video games, and collectible books suggests otherwise. There's something inherently satisfying about owning a physical copy of your favorite album, book, or movie. It's a statement, a declaration that you value these forms of entertainment enough to own them in their entirety, not just as ephemeral streams or downloads. It's about building a legacy, a physical manifestation of your tastes and interests that you can share with future generations. It's about preserving a part of our cultural heritage, ensuring that these tangible artifacts of the past are not lost to the digital ether. As long as there are those who appreciate the tactile, the tangible, and the nostalgic, physical media will continue to thrive. And remember, if you like these types of videos, like and share the video, and subscribe to the channel.